And here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to DanPrattles, the stream that contains adult language and childish behavior. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Dan, and by means of what to expect here, well, I don't know. I don't even know what to expect here. But the basics. We're here to play a little bit of Conan Exiles. We're here to have a little bit of a chat. We're here to, I don't know, well, we hear what's on your mind. If you have any thoughts or if there's anything going on in your life, let me know. Feel free to share. I am here for that. Oh no. Conan, come back! All is forgiven. There we go. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble. Okay. YouTube is open. Game is open. Mic is working? Mic is working. I believe so. You guys will tell me if it's not. I trust you, implicitly. As I said before, if you're new here, you are most welcome. We're going to hang out for about an hour. I stream Monday to Fridays, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. roughly, SA time. And this is just a bit of a nonsense thing, really. A way for me to, while away the time, connect, have a bit of fun, serve the exhibitionist in me a little bit. But if there's anything on your mind, feel free to share. There is a topic for today. I'm kind of keeping it in the rear, just in case I need to haul it out and fill the airwaves with my thoughts, my mumblings, my jumblings. But be that as it may, let's play a little bit of Conan Exiles. And as I often say, don't subscribe, don't like. I'm not here for that sort of thing. But if you do have a comment, if you do have a thought, if there's something you want to share, if it's just a simple hello, I always love getting those. So, let's carry on with the misadventures in Conan Exiles with our man here, Sweaty Boatman. All right, as you can see, we still have our abode, our house here. Yes, it has 4 walls. It has a roof. That's about it. Look, I'm a VA. I'm not an architect. Do I look like I'm handy with my hands? Don't worry. We'll build on this. Don't you worry. We'll get more bric-a-brac to throw in here. We'll make it a bit more homey. A bit more of an abode. Yes? Yes. All right. Let's start off with the obligatory gathering of branches. Because that's how you branch out. You see? Some of that sparkling wit that you came for. That's what she said. All right. Tools are looking a little worse for wear. Let's repair those, shall we? Get those tools up and running. Repair. And repair this chapo over here. Got to keep our pick hand strong. Going to also, I think I'm going to pivot from the two-handed sword to the daggers to get the bleed on. Yes. Do you bleed? Stupid movie. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on this island that I've claimed in the name of yours truly. Sure. A lot less hot than it was last week here in beautiful sunny Cape Town, South Africa, but the wind is pumping. So if you hear the gales and blasts of the Cape Doctor, you know the Cape of Storms is at its thing. Apologies in advance. More stone, more stone, more stone. Yes. I've just cleaned this place. I feel like housekeeping at a mid-tier hotel. It's like I just cleaned these rooms and these guys have made a mess again. God, don't get paid enough. Don't get paid at all. All right, gathering stones is a journey step. Wow. I'm glad I got stoned. Oh, that's sparkling wood for you. Okay, all right. Good grief, this is a pretty game. I do like it. Do like it. And I do like the Noob River, as stated previously, the starting area. And as derogatory as the phrase Noob River is, I don't care. I dig it. In fact, there was I saw a Reddit post of a guy recently built an entire pirate galleon, a pirate frigate on the Noob River. So, and with masts and everything, and so he could survey the exile lands from the poop deck. Funny word, poop deck. Fun fact, the phrase poop deck comes from the French word la poupe, which means the rear or the aft. And before you ask, no, the irony isn't lost on me that there's a French word for the rear called la poupe. Keeping in mind, of course, this is the language that, French language, that also their word for a public bath is a piscine. So, I guess we shouldn't be that surprised. Okay, gathering up our odds and sods. Current bitrate on the stream is low, but you know what? When you're operating at the ass end of Africa, internet is not going to be great anyway, so hopefully it holds. Hopefully it holds. And look at that. Bunny. Bunnyware. Let's... Of course. This game. Okay. Hitboxes are a thing in this game. Not a good thing, but a thing. You can swing away at certain enemies and you will not make contact. Part of the charm. Let's chalk it up to that. Shredded roast. Don't mind if I do. Here's some I prepared previously. Throw away the rotting flesh that is in my inventory because yuck. And let's see what else we've got going on here. There was some uncooked feral flesh. Put that in the cooker. Bish, bosh. And away we go. Incoming nummies. Right. Let's see what we need to do next here. We're good for food. Got a little bit of... We've got weaponry. I think the next thing we need to do is go over to knowledges. See if there is... under the survival tab, let's see if there's storage options. Yes! We can make our very first box. A wooden box. Because as we get more stuff, the old inventory is going to fill up. And naturally, when it comes to Sweaty Boatman, the man who has everything needs somewhere to put it all. Let's build ourselves a chest. Chop a little bit more wood. Got a bit of stone in that offering as well. Let's stick it in the box. And you can expect as I walk past the box lots of "what's in the box" jokes. I'll try to keep that to a minimum. Oh, look at that. Stream's holding. Nice. Nice. Internet, don't fail me now. Gathered up some branches. Very good. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Let's see what we need to put something in a box. Building pieces, crafting state, decorations, I believe, is where we can find it. 100 wood and 12 twine. Steep, but doable. Once again, we're going to have to cross the Noob River to get to the bushes that provide us with twine. Noob River, wider than a mile. Well, it's not really wider than a mile. Wouldn't say that. Certainly girthy, but not wider than a mile. Girth. Funny because the game's got an endowment feature, you know. Not that I would do that. No, I don't feel as if I need to, stroke my ego by indulging in that sort of thing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As a dear friend would often say, to attract the ladies, yes, it's short, but look how thin it is. And you'd be surprised how well that works. All right. Make your way. The sun in the sky. Conan Exiles, say goodbye. I'm going to have to make this quick. Make our way back home. Once we are out of light. I've got my torch, which is good. Gathering up more of the plant fibers. Ah, hello. VE. Can't you see I'm a potion machine? Gonna make some potions out of this here aloe. Got to keep those hit points topped up. Because that is a very good way to avoid dying. Because dying's not good. Although, I have learned from my previous mistake, I have now placed down my leopard print bedroll, so that in the case of untimely death, I will be teleported back to my bedroll. Sans equipment, which is annoying, but I'm no stranger to the walk of shame back to my body to get my goodies back. Okay, I should have enough. Oh, goodness me. I'm going to be short on twine. Always with the twine. In the interim, let me get some of these potions going. I've got potions and lotions for you, Petal. Ah. 10 points to anyone who can spot that reference. Leave your comments in the section down below. Should we get into today's topic, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we get into the musings, the mad ramblings and mumblings that I had in mind for today? Should we? All right. I pointed out in the previous streams that I like the idea of, if I'm going to be doing streaming and if I'm going to be talking nonsense while I stream, the best ticket, the best thing to do is to play a survival game. Because unlike something like an RPG, which is dialogue intensive and story thick, there's minimal interruptions. So if I've got this whole stream of consciousness thing going, if I'm just like rambling and mumbling and jumbling and just projecting into the ether, I'm not interrupted by, "You've got a quest for you, sir." It's like I can sort of just have at it without fear of narration or story elements getting in the way. And unlike an action game that requires concentration and twitch reflexes, which as a boomer I'm fucking useless at. Can I drop F-bombs? I'm not monetized. I'm going to fuck away. Not literally, but you get the idea. Anyway, I did warn that there'll be some adult language here, so I shouldn't censor myself. But it did put me in mind of a topic that I can talk about in terms of the choice of game, because I wouldn't mind getting into an RPG. Dear friend of mine, she wants to come on board for a stream, and we were playing with the idea of streaming a Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge playthrough, which should just be ridiculous and funny and worth it for the lulz. But it does make me realize, and I love Baldur's Gate 3 immensely. I consider it one of the best RPGs that has come out in recent years. It does highlight the fact that RPG games, computer games, are very, very easy to bugger up, because it requires that little something leans on more than any other game that little something called good writing. Now, the idea of good writing is a nebulous thing because the writing is bad or the writing is good. Well, it's not always the easiest thing to quantify. Yet, it's a bit like a porno. You know it when you see it. You know, it's like you when you experience bad writing, it's like, oh, that's terrible. Or when you get hit with a really good piece of script, of text, of verse, of prose, you go, oh, well, that's good. You instinctively know it. Wow, that wind is really going. Hope my roof stays on. ADD brain, go away. Focus. When you get hit with really good writing, you know it. When you get hit with bad writing, you know it. And I did something which I am regretting. I bought Dragon Age Veilguard. Because in spite of numerous people saying it's not good, the writing is bad, it's not the Dragon Age, you remember, I've got that stupid brand IP loyalty that makes me go, well, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe there's good to be gleaned from it. I am the hugest, most massivist, biggest apologist when it comes to series that I enjoy. I will apologize for things that are blatantly bad and try and see the good in them, to the point where eventually I'm like, I can't anymore, this is bad, I never want to see this thing again. And I thought, I'll give Veilguard a try. I'm going to ignore the haters. I'm going to, find the good here. And guess what? It ain't there. Because that basic thing that I mentioned before, that fundamental that makes an RPG good writing, it ain't there. And say what you want about the other entries in Dragon Age. Look, Origins is the gold standard. Came out the corner swinging, and all of us fell in love with Dragon Age because of Origins. Dragon Age 2, a rushed mess, but the writing was still good. The story might be a little bit, the gameplay loop might be, and the reuse of environments was, I don't know what they were thinking, but the characters were great. The stories behind the characters were great. And and this is probably the apologist coming out, but I like going from the macro view to the micro view that was between Origins and 2. First one is about saving a land. Second one is more about the focused view on a city and the goings-on in there, and the power structures and the political ramifications of siding. I like that. Then we pivot to Inquisition, back once again to saving the world. Not just the land, not just the city, the entire world. And I enjoyed Inquisition, but also far from a perfect game. It had its problems. Didn't love all the characters, didn't love all the NPCs. Some were great, some were grating, and some were just But as a whole, I enjoyed Inquisition. And I think both Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, and this is going to be important for later, I felt both of those games were elevated by the DLCs that came out for them. Because you never got the impression, you often get the feeling with a DLC that it's a money grab, that it's a way to like squeeze nickels and dimes out of the viewer base. But not with these DLCs, because they genuinely added to the base game, to the world, to the mythos, incorporated things that were important. And I know a lot of people resent the sense of FOMO that comes with not getting a DLC, that you're missing out on the full experience of the game. But the truth of the matter is, those DLCs for both 2 and Inquisition were all great, and they're all added to the game, and they were worthwhile getting. And like I said, didn't feel like it was BioWare trying to squeeze my wallet a little harder. So now we get to Veilguard. There's not going to be any DLC for this game, unsurprisingly, because the reception to it has been, I won't even say it's been mixed. I'd say generally people have not enjoyed it, and I can see why. And it's a shame, because I'm going to say something hugely controversial here. In my opinion, Veilguard has got the best gameplay loop. It's fun to play. They don't utilize it properly. The puzzle systems are not great. They are decidedly childish and busy work. But the jumping around and the using abilities and the just playing the game itself, that's fun. That's fun. They got that right. But for an RPG, that's probably one of the least important things, because the writing and the story and the characters are ass. And to illustrate, and I know this game, people have spoken ad nauseam about this game. I don't feel I've got anything particularly new or anything outrageous in terms of take to add to this game. But I will say this, as someone who considers himself a relative moderate in terms of his enjoyment of games, it doesn't take a lot for me to go, wow, that's great. I mean, I'll go down swinging against people who say Outriders is a bad game. I'll fight you on that. That's how low my bar is. Like I said, I try and find the good in anything to my detriment. I can't do it with Veilguard. I can't. Because the writing is so bad. And the dialogue is so bad. And bless those VAs. They tried their level best. Some more than others. But, when you see the likes or hear the likes of Claudia Black trying to slog her way through the most tawdry dialogue, you're like, oh, girl, I hope you got paid. I hope you got paid well to do what you need to do, because that's not the Morrigan I remember. But to illustrate all of this, I was so outraged, so upset by what I was seeing. I even wrote down some examples, because while it's sometimes difficult to quantify what makes bad writing, one of the easiest sort of telltales is when you get slapped with cliches. In fairness, some of these are paraphrases, but listen to this. Okay. Actual lines of dialogue. And these are just stinkers. It's quiet. Too quiet. Here's another one. You can't take that away from me. You know, that's out of the mouth of one of the characters. Well, that just happened. When would it be appropriate that would appear in a Dragon Age game? You know, that's something you hear waiting for the barista to deliver your coffee in the background. You know, it's like, what? What's das Scheiße? Characters saying things like, I've got this. Pick on someone your own size. I mean, did they go through the most cliched phrases in storytelling and go, okay, tick, 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 we've got to work these all in, you know? And also the use of modern, current-day aphorisms, like there's a character that says, I like to punch up. What? What? This medieval-inspired fantasy world that's meant to remove me from the world I live in, using language like that. Show me you have limited life experience and a limited depth of creativity that you have to draw from that well. Oh God, and then at one point someone says, they wrote a hit piece on me. I mean, that's you know, why didn't they just go full hog and say, oh, this person dunked on me on Twitter, you know? Sorry, X. But the most egregious line that came out of it, and once again I am paraphrasing, but it boils down to this, where Morrigan says the equivalent of speaking as a mother. You've heard this line before, haven't you? And it's not just moms, dads as well, you know, speaking as a father, speaking as a parent, where somehow the fact that you have created progeny, you've spread your seed, provides you with a layer of wisdom that surpasses, you know, the knowledge of those that are around you. Speaking as a mother, speaking as a father, speaking as a parent. And I can guarantee you, anyone who uses the speaking as a parent line either has no idea what it is to be a parent or is very, very new. Case in point, there's this wonderful story of my lovely wife who, at a work function, not a work function, a meeting, and yes, more than likely a meeting that could have been an email, where a important topic was being discussed, and a young colleague of hers, significantly more junior, but just back from maternity leave, decides to preface her opinion with getting up and saying, well, speaking as a mother, this is what I've discovered. And quick as flint, my wife shoots back at her, what, that you now have to clench when you sneeze? I love that woman. And I love that story. Because it shut that down very, very quickly. Bless her. But it highlights the fact that in terms of writing, good writing is steeped in an understanding of the world you exist in, an understanding of life. I had a lecturer who would rant on about if you want to market something well, if you want to connect with people, you've got to get to the human truth of things. And if you don't have a sense of that human truth, you can't connect. And if you don't have a sense of that human truth, you can't write. Everything that I've seen from Dragon Age Veilguard in terms of the writing gives me the distinct impression that those that wrote for this game have no significant world experience, because it's vapid and it's shallow, and it's a writing style that leans on what they think people want to hear and understanding what they think is cool, as opposed to finding a way to write that can connect with people. It's something the first Dragon Age game got right. They fumbled it a bit in the second. They righted the ship a bit in the third. And it's been completely forgotten in Veilguard. And I am saddened that a IP, a franchise, that I have loved for a very long time, has stumbled so hard. kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. And there's a whole lot of other things baked into this thing. I've said that there's been a lot said about this game in terms of, commentary and whatnot. And I know there's a couple of bad faith players out there that would say, oh, it is bad because of this particular reason. And it upsets me because, you know what? God, no, I'm just going to say it. Why tap around it? People are going to say, oh, it's woke. There's that 4-letter word, woke. It's woke. And my response is, yeah, but that's not why it's bad. It's bad because it's been badly written. It's bad because the level of thought that has gone into the story is not at the level and depth of the previous games. It's not bad because it's pandering to some sort of current day agenda. You can certainly make an argument that is present, but that's not why the game is bad. It's bad because the writing's shit. And that really is the fundamental, primary, important pillar of role-playing games. Getting your writing locked down, getting the story that you want to tell absolutely spot on. Forget about the technical aspects. There's a lot gamers will forgive. There's a lot gamers will forgive. Technical glitches, day one patches. Yeah, that's fairly standard fare now. But if your story, your character, and your writing is bad in an RPG, you're sunk. You're sunk. And you end up in a situation now where I believe it is Corinne Bush, the director of the game. It's now left BioWare. Edmonton, there's rumors about that the BioWare branch there is teetering on closing down, although they claim that it won't. And it makes me look at the BioWare that was and the BioWare that is and feel a great swell of sadness and worry, because they're still talking about a Mass Effect game coming out. And in terms of those franchises that they have, Dragon Age and Mass Effect, I see what's going on. And in the immortal words of James T. Kirk, let them die. I don't want to see more if that's what you're offering. Anyway, I've been running around in circles doing bugger all, just waxing on. At some point I actually need to play this game. Isn't that right, ladies and gents? Got some stuff I can put in here. Pack away some seeds. Pack away some stone. Let's sort things by weight, because that way no surprises when it comes to encumbrance. Got some attributes to spend. Expertise, that's cut off, but by the head camp. But expertise is our ability to gather things and carry more. And for early game, that is handy dandy, because gathering is good. How are we doing for time? We've got I've got you for another 25 minutes. You got me for another 25 minutes. Because at 2 p.m. I turn into a pumpkin and have to try and get some work done in this raging wind, which I am not looking forward to the prospect thereof. All right. Got more branches. I think I'm going to stop collecting branches. I'm just doing it out of knee-jerk reaction now. Let's formulate a plan here, people. Let's see where we're going from here. All right. Get some lighting going. Yeah, we are. What level are we at? Level 8. I think level 10 is where some goodies kick off. So, going to work towards that. And let's check the knowledges tab again, because I want to see where we can transition to iron. Yes. Check under the iron tools. Okay, blacksmithing. Yes, level 10. That is the milestone we need to work towards. And if we're going to level up, the quickest way to level up in this game is murder. Let's go punk some locals. Shall we? Shall we? I assure you they had it coming already. But you know what? They're on my lawn, so they have to go. Oh, look, there's already a little bit of argy-bargy happening here. A little bit of tomfoolery. Shall I leave them to that? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go and cause some trouble with these shalebacks over here, because they're relatively peaceful until you stab them in the kidneys. Peekaboo. Oh, and of course, camera's fighting me. Camera's fighting me. Get in there. Get in there, sweaty boat man. Connect. Hitbox. Go. That is crap. No matter. One down. Another to go. See that? Look at that. Bleed stacks on that guy. Most deadly blade is the one that does not cut at all. Right. Savory flesh. Going to cook that up. Fast to cook, good to eat. Yum yum. And let's quaff a potion to address some of this hurt. Put a little bit of a bump on our XP bar, which is good. Moving ever forward. I wonder if there's any... Ooh, hang on. What's across here? Grab some eggs. Nummy eggs. Okay. What can we expect on this side of the map? Lands unknown. Oh, I hear the danger music. It's a crocodile. Oh, not interested in my shit, though. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you. Oh. Connect, you bastard. Bastard. I will not let you get the better of me. Haha. Yes. Yes. Oh, now the camera's doing something funny. Look at that. I've bested you. Oh, crocodile. Behavior. Oh, that's a deep cut. Why is my... Am I imagining it? Why am I... Alright, let me see if I can lock camera on somebody else and fix that. Because What the hell's going on with the angle in this game? What? Funcom, if you're listening, which you totally aren't, because I'm a fly speck of a content creator, but seriously, your game's a mess. Okay, let me target lock onto somebody else, and that way I can find out if... Oh, there we go! Fixed. I'm a genius. Genius. But now that I've target locked onto you, I'm afraid I have to kill you. It's the rules. Don't fight me. Oh, there's that hitbox again. Ooh! Yeah, missed me with that shell shit. Oh, didn't miss me with that shell shit. Okay. Enough of that. Alright. Didn't connect at all. Look at that. Didn't connect at all. This game is janky. Oh, take my knife. Baby knife. I stand victorious over these creatures. Whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. Anyway. To celebrate my victory, I claim your skin. Because you can run. But you can't hide. Oh, that scintillating wit that you came for. No doubt. Oy vey. Okay, back home. To unload my booty into my recently built box. Here we go. Here we go. How's the stream holding? Bit rate's a little ropey, but we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there, people. Hopefully it's not too janky. Not too janky. But as I often say, I'm not too worried about the visuals, as long as you can hear my voice. That's the important bit. All right, let's put it in the box. Oh, shell heads. No. That's a no from me. Head over to the fire. Gonna pop some more wood in. Oh, savory flesh. Everything an exile needs. Is there a sitter mode? Can I sit by the fire? I'll figure it out for next time. Nothing like sitting by a fire by the waterside, watching your savory flesh cook. It's a vibe. And as the sun sinks once again on these exiled lands, I'm going to gather up some branches and put them in the box to keep them all organized. You could say I'm a bit of a branch manager. You can leave whenever you want to, really. I'm not holding you here. Okay, all right. Okay, and I'm going to pop that little bit of savory flesh in to cook as well. Delicious. And nutritious. Sure. It is warm here. It is a touch warmer than I expected. I thought with the temperature dropping today, I'd take a chance with a button shirt. Because I'd like to look smart for you all. I'd like to put on a good impression. But be that as it may, I can really feel that I'm warming up. Checking the time. 1:45, 15 more minutes, people. Don't worry, it's almost over. All right. And I think when the sun comes up again, we take another sojourn. We have another look around. I want to have another go at those guys across the river. Yes, you. Building fires close to my home, to my domicile. Not going to do. Not going to do at all. I will assail those caitiffs. Should have thought to come to a different neighborhood. Should I get some light going? I've recently acquired the light advancement. The light advancement? The lighting advancement. You know what I mean. I can build things with the fire to make things go lighty light. So let's see what I need for that. I need a torch. And I need branches. Well. Aha, branches, you say. Funny you should mention it, because what's in the box? Branches. Don't need all of these lovely branches. I shall take some for my needs, for my purposes. But let's have something over here. Shall we put it by the doorway? Let's illuminate our home. Ah, look at that. And on the third day, fourth day, I said, let there be light. And there was light. And I knew it was good, because I could see what the fuck I was doing. All right. I think also a bed is in order. We've got to put a bed in here. It's fine and well having bedrolls, but we do need something more permanent for the boudoir. So once again, we need twine. Always with the twine. Run across and grab some bush, because that is the plant fiber that contains the ingredient for the twine. Yes. Of course, and because I created a standing torch, my hand torch is now missing. Oh, foiled again by the darkness. Let's see if I can build a hand torch. What goes into that? And I need fiber. But I've got fiber. It's the wood I need. All right. No matter. There we go. Haha. Showed you, tree. Chopped you down in your prime. We shall build a torch. Let there be light. Ah, yes. I was looking, and I found. I demanded a shrubbery, and I found a shrubbery. Got my plant fiber all going. Oh, that's good. Wait. What did I need the plant fiber for? Bed. Haha. Yes. No fooling me this time, brain. I now remembered what I needed the plant fiber for. Because the fiber makes the twine, and the twine makes the bed. Oh, is that a dog in the background? It's the old girl on the couch. Got an old doggy. Having old doggy dreams. She's like... I love old dogs. Tangent, rant, weirdness. But you know how people are all about puppies? Oh, they love puppies. You know, they're very cute. But I've got a real soft spot for old dogs. You know, because it's like the bard said. You know, it's old age is second childishness. Because old dogs, like, they're old, and you just want to love them more, because you know they're at the, well, pardon the pun, the tail end of things, and they're old and they're slow and they're smelly, but there's something decidedly endearing about them, because you just want to love them more. So I've got an old girl in the background there, busy having dreams. And being stinky. All right, I've acquired my fiber, which is always good for a gentleman of my age. And gonna got some wood. What was the other thing I need? Oh, I needed those skins. Yes. Here's some that I acquired earlier. Boudoir, bedroom. More wood! Okay. Fortunately, there's a tree over yonder that requires my Bunny. Funny way. Oh, I'll let that one live as a warning to the others. Come onto my island, would you? Wood, yes, wood. Don't get distracted by the rabbits. Don't worry, you that ran away. You'll have your watership down moment. Oh. Okay, alright. Do I have everything that I need to make a bow chicky wow wow bed? I do indeed. There we go, there we go, there we go. Beep, 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 beep. Right into the corner. There we go. Boosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. I could hit the rack right now. But, alas for you, sweaty boatman, you still have work to do. Let us continue our sojourn down the Noob River. Let's go, let's go. Let's see, let's see. One more level. One more level until level 10. And then we can start putting together a furnace. Start getting together some iron. There's a mind of iron. And get some real weaponry going. Some real armor. And then we will exercise my will on this land. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Just having a quick check. Quick health check on everything. Yep, that looks good. That looks good, that's good. The stream is happening. Still got that weird warning saying bitrate is low. But you know what? I'm too old to worry about that sort of thing. Alright. Back to Conan. Back. No, don't quit. We still have time. We still have time. Alright. Alright. What was I doing again? Oh yes, squeezing out another level. Alright. I think for these chaps, a little bit of crowd control, the 200 sword. Oh! One of my pet hates in this game. You can't put something in your quick slot if it's been highlighted. You can't just swap it out. You have to like take it off manually, put it on. It's so annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Fine, go and fix your shit. Alright. I'll take my frustrations out on these exiles. Oh. You brought a bow to a knife fight? Or sword fight? Oh man, these guys are... I'm pinned. I'm cornered. Run for the water. I clearly bit off more than I could chew. No, don't hit me, I'm a bleeder. Okay. Whoa! What? What? What hit me? Was it an arrow? I think it was an arrow. Oh, death number 1. Oh. Zamorian exile. I will have my revenge if I can find my body. Alright. I do believe I was a little bit windgat there. But you know what? You know what? Far be it from me to waste a perfectly good corpse. Oh, this is very wrong. I'm sure I've violated some Geneva Convention there. God. Oh dear. This game is a vibe. If I eat my own human flesh, is that considered cannibalism or a form of okay, no, I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna think that one through. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Wanted to end the stream at level 10, but instead a weird life lesson ensued. Oh, come on, man, I've got time. Come, let's push. Let's push a bit. Shall we? All right. Whoa, okay. I didn't ask you to bring a friend. Oh, stamina's the thing. Oh, goodness, not 3 of them. This is getting out of hand. I should have gone daggers for this. They're not even in my quick slot. I just want to kill one. Yes. All right. Get out, get out, get out. Escape, sweaty boat man. Dan, can't get me. Ah! Get away from me! Gonna curse you. Yes, that's right. This game is so stupid. Which makes it the perfect game for me to play. It's so relatable. All right. Quick snackage. I suppose just have a quick sippy potion. I've got some attributes that I need to assign. There we go. Come on, Dan. Do it for the children. Go get yourself a level. You're so close. If you were to look in the top left-hand corner, you will note that there is a level bar there, which I am a hair's breadth away from acquiring. So, here's hoping that dunking one of these chappos will give me the requisite XP. Oopsie. Baby knife. There it is. Oh, but you see, I don't want to leave that corpse there unskinned. So I will take my chances with you, Sarah. That's what you get. What you get. Challenging my greatness. Right. Level 10, fully laden with more booty, goodies to put in the box. What's in the box? Okay. I will endeavor to not overblow that joke. But I will fail. But be that as it may. It is 2 p.m. We've gone on for just shy of an hour. Have had some good laughs, some good times, some good rants. If you're with me for this ride, or if you view it after the fact, I hope you had a chuckle. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. And, yeah, I'll be doing this again tomorrow because this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Great way for me to get my thoughts out of my head and scream into the void. But until next time, you all take care, look after yourselves, and as they say in the classics, arrivederci.